Now, News 3 Sports with Adam Winkler.
The pandemic and its impacts spare no one. December 9th of 2019, Ricky Rahne lands his first head coaching job, and you know the rest of the story. Here we are 1 year later, and he's still yet to put on a headset and lead his Old Dominion University team onto the field of SB Ballard Stadium. Yesterday, in part one of our sit-down interview with the Monarchs bench boss, Rahne reflected on a lost season because of COVID-19 and also looked ahead to 2021. Tonight, we dive into his personality and background just a bit, including one way he passed the time these last several months. When Ricky Rahne coaches his first game for Old Dominion University, it'll come some 20 months after he was hired to do the job. It's certainly an unconventional route to a head coaching debut, but doing things different, well, that's long been part of his game plan.
No, I was not a Broncos fan growing up. My entire family was, and it was a bad deal.
Raised only a few miles outside of Denver, not only did Rahne not cheer for the state's beloved Broncos, he rooted for their rival. And the keys to that decision? They're black and white.
My mom wanted to give me more culture. She had me play the piano, so I did not want to play the piano. She convinced me by finding out that Marcus Allen played the piano. So the Raiders were my team. Marcus Allen is my favorite player. I have an autographed picture of him. And I would go to the games, the Broncos-Raiders game. My mom, bless her heart, would take me, and I'd be in full Raiders gear. I mean, you'd be amazed at what people will say and do to a 9-year-old boy who has the opposite color jersey on.
Rahne tells us he no longer plays the piano, so that wasn't an option for occupying his time during the pandemic while he wasn't coaching. So what did he do? Well, he made up for lost time and watched a popular show he'd passed on due to that contrarian nature of his.
Once I get my mind wrapped around something, like, it's kind of there. So I've kind of done that with Game of Thrones. Like I'm never gonna watch it. Like, I'm out. Like, everyone loves it. I'm out. I'm not gonna do it. My wife finally convinced me, and I admit I loved it. It was awesome.
But those with thrones are not the only games Coach Rahne will play.
I love playing video games. I play a lot of video games against my sons. My one son is awful to play with. Like, I mean, just the worst. I told him the other day, I said, hey man, your etiquette's got to pick up or you're gonna get punched in the face, you know? Like, by someone, like, your friends. No, your friends are gonna be angry with you, you know?
So it appears Ricky is not the only member of the Rahne family who needs the real games to return. Nice to finally spend some time with Coach Rahne, get to know him a little bit, and also look forward to finally seeing him coach a football game here in 8, 9, 10 months.
And to hear his views on video games.
Exactly.
Trash talking during video games. Let's be clear, because he likes video games. He just doesn't like his son running his mouth when he's playing them.
Apparently not. Thanks, Wade.
You got it.